Hi everyone, it's Chris, and this is Nerd Motivation. Just to warn you guys, this video is going to be very TMI. I might deal with some adult subjects. If that bothers you, you can click away right now. I have plenty of videos on the sidelines here. I also put a link to a little playlist I created up here, and it'll take you to my channel. Go check it out. I have plenty of videos about Pokemon, anime, TV shows, everything in between. This is going to be a pretty good week for the channel. I have a lot of videos planned up, and I took off on Monday, and so I had some time to really dig deeper into some stuff I really want to dig into. So here we are now with this video where I'm going to tell you guys an update on my fapping situation, because the world wants to know for sure if I'm masturbating, how well it's going, what are the effects, and let's just dig into it. Now, in my previous video, I made an allusion to superheroes that didn't masturbate. And the idea though is that like these superheroes were so busy saving the world, they couldn't have time to touch themselves, which told me that there are more important things in life than just making yourself happy. You can still do it in other ways. I think that Batman and Superman and the Flash and the X-Men and everyone else in between feel very fulfilled when they help other people. So many of us do it and we overuse the gift. But we gotta be like our superhero brethren out there and use our time vitally. A lot of people are gonna say, well, you have a girlfriend, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But I will tell you, anyone will tell you this though, that just because you're dating someone or doing whatever you're doing, it doesn't mean that this situation is any easier than it would be otherwise. There are plenty of people who are married who still have a problem with masturbation. People who have girlfriends who have sex all the time, still have problems with masturbation. I'm not saying that masturbation is a problem. I'm just saying for me though, I started seeing a trend and it was going in a direction I didn't want to see myself go down later. So I decided to stop it before it got crazy. Also, the like nerd part of me was just very like, you know, interested in this whole psychological response it could have, because you know there's a lot of studies out there, and one of the studies says that if you don't watch porn or masturbate for a certain amount of days or time, you eventually change your brain patterns and the way you think. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. And I'm like, I want to dig into that, you know. And they say it takes 90 days for your brain to reset. I'm not quite there yet. I'm on about the 70th or so day. I'm gonna make it, you know. It hasn't been a problem so far. I will say that my urges to masturbate have immensely gone down, which is awesome. I think that some of the claims to say that you get more confidence or you feel better about yourself, or you get more, you know, just get more, you know, self-worth. I don't think that that's really been a response I've seen from this. I will say that I've seen myself feel better about my choices because I am doing more productive things with my time. Now I am, instead of, you know, masturbating, working on a podcast, doing these videos, like putting more into these videos, like making sure they're really good quality. I'm doing brainstorming, and that's one thing I'll say about this or any other addiction or problem people may have. If you find yourself at a point where you are doing that thing more than important things, then check yourself and use those important things in your life as a place to reach toward when you do get the urges. So like, let's just say hypothetically tonight, I'm like, yo, I really want to do it. I'm like, you know, I could just go ahead and make a video instead, or I could make a podcast instead, or I could, you know, work out instead. I can do all these other things that are gonna have a much more positive impact on my life. For instance, I'll just use an example of, there's one night where I had thought about it, you know, I was kind of, you know, like really in a place where I was kind of stressed out, and it normally relaxes me. So I'm like, what else can I do? And I thought, wait, I could take this moment to be a really good boyfriend. And so I started looking up gift ideas for my girlfriend for Christmas. And that took up my time, and before I knew it, I didn't care about masturbating anymore. And it was awesome. And I think anyone that's dealing with anything can use the same exact tactic. Just try to think outside yourself and apply your free time to help others. It will make a humongous difference. I'm gonna make it to the 90 days and probably go beyond. My goal is to just not ever watch porn again. My goal is to also, you know, just not really masturbate, like if I can help it. You know, I'm not saying other things won't go down in the future, because they will go down in the future, but right now this is good for me. And I just want to kind of dispel some of the rumors that people that don't do this or don't masturbate are like religious, like weirdos and wackos. Like, I am religious, but I'm not doing it for religious reasons, to be honest. Like, it has nothing to do with my relationship with God or Jesus or anything like that. It's just purely me seeing something in myself that I didn't like, and I wanted to make a course correction. I told some of my friends about it, and I did have a couple of friends though, oh, that sounds crazy to me, I can't believe you're not doing that. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not that bad, man. I mean, honestly, like, I just get more crap done. That's all it is. I don't know. I don't feel frustrated sexually. I don't feel like I'm gonna explode. I don't feel like, you know, any of this stuff people said when I started doing this, like, oh my God, man, you're gonna be horny all the time. Like, I'm not. I am the level of horny I've always been when I wanted to have sex, you know. I'm at the same level of, you know, like excitement as I always was before. I just think now it's just more focused, and that's awesome. I will say that this is not giving me more energy, but it's helped me redirect my energy in more positive ways. And that is vital for living a healthy life. So yeah, I'm not on here right now telling you guys that you have to go do this right now, but I'm saying I've seen a lot of positive results from it, but nothing that like I read on the NoFap forums that were like spouting all this stuff. I haven't experienced any of that yet. I'm not at 90 days yet, but I still feel like I would at least get a glimmer of it, but we'll see. 9 days are still to come. When we get to 90th day, I will let you guys know another update video, and I'm just gonna push you guys. If you have any addictions, any problem, anything that you just see in your life that you want to change, you can do it. You have the ability. I'm an ordinary man. I'm not better than anybody else. I'm not stronger than anybody else. I can be weaker than other people though, but I also have a big belief in being able to beat things and overcome challenges, and that's what this is for me right now. So if you can think that same way, you can do it too. But let's get into it down below. Do you guys have anything that you think that you're like doing wrong in your life that you can fix? You see anything in your life that like might be becoming an addiction that's just not great for you? Let's talk about it down below. And maybe if it works, I'll make a video about it. Let's see. Let's just get into it. Thank you guys so much. And Albert, use teleport.